Man, I love these intros. Hello, everyone! My name is Luke Dog, and welcome to Yakuza 3. From the HD collection on PS4. Now, for those of you who are probably only familiar with my streaming, I have played Yakuza 0, Kiwami, and Kiwami 2. I have them as Let's Plays on my channel, so you can go ahead and check those out. But it's time for me to finally continue on to Yakuza 3. So, this does not have the Dragon Engine. This is literally just an HD remaster. And I've heard that a lot of people consider this one of their least favorite in the series. Because, again, this is just an HD remaster, so the controls are really janky for the time. Because this came out originally on, I want to say PS2, maybe PS3. And also the fact that a lot of the enemies are apparently sponges because they really like blocking your attacks. Which is why apparently a lot of fans coined the term Yakuza 3 for this game. Well, let's just go into our options quickly. First person mode. Subtitles, of course, will be on because they'll be in Japanese. Turn the ability to skip movie scenes on and off. I could understand doing that in case I'm replaying through something. Ooh, English translations for karaoke. Tempting. We'll turn this on for now. Okay, let's begin. We're of course going to be playing on normal mode. Ukiyo Bell. Okay. Takes place in 2009. That's a big fish.
さあ、そろそろ夕飯の支度をするか。
So, what have you two been up to? How long has it been since the last game?
Sa, 夕飯だ。
みんな、席について。はーい。お腹すいた。おいしそう。うまそう。あ、力也兄ちゃんだ。兄ちゃん。
おい、お前たち。
Doesn't matter.
力也兄ちゃん、野球やろうよ。
ねえねえ。
遊ぼう。
兄貴、どうしたんだ？何かあったのか？
親父が撃たれた。
I'm guessing we're starting in medias res. Ooh, Chinatown.
今変わります。会長、お電話です。
誰だ？
例の計画の件でといえばわかると。
堂島です。ええ、だからその件に関しては先日お断りしたはずじゃ。ええ、そうです。この件、登場会は一切手引かせてもらいます。だから断ると言ってるんだ。たとえ100億200億積まれても答えは同じだ。それじゃ。
会長、
うん。
今の電話、例の沖縄の一件では本当に断っていいのでしょうか？
どういう意味だ？
お言葉ですが、今本家は直系白鵬会の上がりでやっていけてる状態です。もしあの沖縄の一件うちが引き受ければ、この先10年は食っていけるだけの金が本家になだれ込みます。ざっと見積もって1000億、いやそれ以上の金が。それに今あの男に恩を売っておけば、後々政界との強いパイプが。
黙れ。そんなことは百も承知だ。だがあの土地は奪えねえ。
4代目の件ですか？
登場界は4代目に何度も救われてきた。その人から居場所を奪うことはできねえ。おい。
はい。
急いで本部へ戻ってくれ。
会長、会食のご予定はどうされるんですか？
キャンセルだ。それより今、沖縄の土地買収を勝手に進めるような連中が出ないよう組織を固める方が先決だ。
I'm guessing the land is where Kiryu's at right now. Also, Daigo's really spruced up since becoming chairman. He looks good.
What? 会長、
なんだ？
実は先ほど会長にお客様が。
誰だ？
それが。
何？
本当です。どこからどう見てもご本人としか言いようがありません。
どこにいる？
今、会長室にお通ししてあります。
分かった。風間さん。
What?
あなた死んだはずじゃ。
驚かせましたか？
これは
今のあなたにとって大切なものです。
これは沖縄の土地の権利書だが、あの土地には4代目が。
知ってますよ。あなたにはあの桐生一馬がいる土地を奪うことはできない。だからあなたに代わって私たちが権利書を取ってきたんです。
どうしてそのことを？
今我々は東上界に沖縄の土地買収の件から 降りてもらうわけにはいかないんです。
だが俺はあの沖縄の一件もう手を引くと決めたんだ。
あなたは東上界の6代目。3万人の構成員を養うにはそんなことは言ってらんないでしょう。
それでも俺が断ると言ったら。
それは困りましたね。
What the heck is going on here?
おじき、
中原は
今手術してます。
どうなんだ親父の容体は。くそ。
さきちゃん、怖かったね。
サキ、お前は大丈夫だったのか。犯人は割れてんのか。
いいえ、お嬢と二人きりのところを襲われたんで。親父は腹に数発食らったみたいで。
どこかの組の会士か。
いいえ、多分土地買収の絡みです。事務所から例の土地の権利書がなくなってました。
何？
絶対玉城組の連中に決まってる。奴ら1年前のことで俺たちを逆恨みして。
いや、それがどうも違うみたいで。
ん？どうしたんだサキ。
誰ですか？
これはこいつが撃ったのか。
これって。
兄貴、こいつ兄貴が知ってる人なんですか？
ああ、俺の死んだ親父風間のおやっさんだ。
I have so many questions right now. New beginnings. (2007) Oh, we're at the end of Kiwami too.
今日立つのね。
ああ、
そう。私もお別れを言いに来たわ。
We can get to that later, though. I assume you'd like to pay your respects for the people you've lost first. Yeah, it might be nice to stop for a second and reflect on everything that's happened. Oh, controls. So long, Dragon Engine. Terada, you were one of the leaders of a Kansai Yakuza conglomerate known as the Omi Alliance. Despite working for our rivals, you owed Kazuma-san a huge debt, leading you to try and stop the Tojo clan's infighting over the missing 10 billion yen. After seeing the kindness and generosity in your heart, I decided to leave the Tojo clan in your hands. To protect the weakened Tojo from the Omi Alliance, you opted to call a truce with their leader, Jin Goda. But it was all part of a plot to take revenge for the Jingwang massacre from over 20 years ago. Even so, you owed your life to Kazuma-san. That's why I chose to believe you when you asked me to trust you as you died. Because of you, Terada, I learned never to give up on people, even when things take a turn for the worst. I hope someday the Tojo clan becomes the kind of organization you always wanted it to be. Until that day, watch over them. Please. Nishiki, as long as I can remember, you were my friend. And my brother. We were both taken in by Kazuma-san at Sunflower Orphanage, then joined a Yakuza organization called the Dojima family, led by Patriarch Sohei Dojima. But when Yumi got kidnapped, you murdered Dojima, and threw all our lives into turmoil. I decided to leave Yumi with you and spend 10 years in jail after taking the fall for the murder you committed. I sacrificed the world for you, yet Yumi's disappearance and your sister's illness led you down a path of despair. When I saw you again 10 years later, you were a changed man. All you cared about was becoming chairman of the Tojo clan. In the end, you and I fought over the 10 billion yen that had been stolen from the Tojo. Even still, you sacrificed yourself to save me. I wouldn't be standing here now if it wasn't for you. Rest in peace, Nishiki. You were a great friend right until the very end. Yumi. I still think back to the time me, you, and Nishiki spent at Sunflower. We sure had fun, huh? Even after Nishiki and I joined up with the Dojima family, we never stopped spending time with you. Serena, the bar where you worked, ended up our favorite hangout spot. The three of us were happy then. Looking back on it now, it almost feels like a dream. Then on that fateful day, Sohei Dojima kidnapped you, and you had to watch while Nishiki murdered him. The shock of it all caused you to lose your memory. Before you had regained it, though, you met a diet member named Kyohei Jingu, and conceived a child with him, Haruka. Once you recovered your memory and learned of Jingu's plan, you left Haruka at Sunflower and began working with Chairman Sarah and Kazuma-san to stop him. Yumi. There's so much I wish I had gotten the chance to say to you. I'm sure the same goes for Haruka. So, we'll be back to visit again. I promise. Kazuma-san. How could I repay you for everything you did for me? Even though you were a ranking Tojo officer, you devoted your life to Sunflower Orphanage and raised me and the other kids like we were your own flesh and blood. And when I got expelled from the clan and sentenced to 10 years in jail for the murder of Sohei Dojima, you were one of the only people who didn't abandon me. Then when I finally got out of prison, you used the Kazuma family to protect me from all the Tojo men who were out for my head. You even laid down your life to save Haruka. After your death, I took over as 4th chairman of the Tojo clan and managed to put a stop to the infighting. But I wanted to wash my hands of the Yakuza life, so I installed Terada as the 5th chairman. Like me, he owed you a massive debt. That wasn't the end of my involvement, though, as I came back into the fold to deal with the Jingwan Mafia's plot for revenge. You see, some Jingwan members you spared 20 years ago wanted revenge on the Dojima family for their downfall, but I managed to thwart their plans. And now, the Tojo is at a crossroads yet again. But I have someone in mind to take over. Someone I trust to lead the clan back down the right path. Rest in peace, Kazuma-san. You deserve that much. And thank you for everything. Are you finished, Kiryu-san? Yeah, I've done all I need to do. Right. I guess you'll be leaving then. Yep. Heading down to Okinawa tomorrow morning. You know, I never pegged you as the kind of guy to start an orphanage. It's been a dream of mine to take care of kids, though. Just like Kazuma-san did for me when I had nowhere to turn. A textbook Kazuma Kiryu response if I've ever heard one. But why Okinawa? There's a place there with ties to Sunflower. When their old manager died, they asked me if I knew anyone who might be able to lend a hand. And you decide that person should be you? Seemed like the perfect opportunity. Aren't many opportunities for an ex-Yakuza out in the wild, anyway. I hear Okinawa's beautiful, too. Yeah, And the orphanage is right down by the beach. You should come visit when you get the chance. I'd love that, but I doubt I'll be able to for a while. Why's that? Well, I'm actually leaving the country. Tomorrow. Where to? The US. They're starting a training program for a new branch of the Metropolitan Police, and they asked me to be an instructor. Is it really that simple? You'd probably try to stop me if I said more. Might be best to just leave it at that. Right. Well, can't say I'm not happy for you. It's good to see you following your heart. I thought you'd say that. And besides, I don't think you'd like it very much if I turned them down to stay with you. Guess not. There's still a lot I want to accomplish as a police officer, Kiryu-san. Career goals, you know? And I think America's the best place for me to do that. You're probably right. So let's go our separate ways. For now. Sadly, this is the last time we will see Sayama in the entire series. Until Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. She's never brought up again. I'll come find you once I'm done what I need to, okay? Promise. It's a promise.
結局あの二人はくっつかなかったか。まあ仕方ないでしょう。佐山君には警察官としての夢がありますからね。夢ね。ガス切れか。どうぞ。ああ、悪い。返さないで結構です。差し上げます。あ、一家じゃタバコは吸えませんから。一家だと？私は来月付で4課から1課へ戻ります。極道相手の4課じゃ吸えても、殺人事件を扱うエリートコースの1課じゃ吸えませんからね。
昇進したのか？よかったじゃないか。
いやいや、そういうわけでもありませんよ。今回の東上会と近江連合の構想。結局、警視庁も府警も後手に回り何もすることはできませんでした。それに加えて、倉橋課長と人言派の起こした警察内部の不祥事。警察としては大きな汚点を残す結果に。
じゃあ、なんで一家に戻るんだ？
口封じですよ。佐山君も私も今回の抗争事件に関わった人間は皆昇進。本人の希望部署に転属させることで不祥事をうやむやにするつもりなんでしょう。
ああ、とはいえ、よかったじゃねえか。これでお前もまたエリートコースに戻れたわけだ。
まあそうなんですけど。
浮かねえ顔だな。
心配なんですよ。
何が？
今後のカムロ町が。警察は今後東上会や近江連合といった組織に対して一定の距離を取る方針です。今回の警察の失態を救ったのはある意味彼らでしたからね。
なるほどな。で、何が心配なんだ？
私はまだ極道を信じてません。もし東上会の跡目が桐生さんじゃないなら、またカムロ町は昔のような荒れた町に。
大丈夫だ。
え？
あいつはちゃんと考えてるよ。奴はケツの吹き方を知ってる。カムロ町を去る前にやることはやってくはずだ。
それじゃあそろそろ行く。
ええ。今日はカムロ町にでも行くの？
ああ、和樹や優也たちに一言挨拶しないとな。それにどうしても一人話をしておかないとならない奴がいるんだ。
東上会のことね。
ああ、このまま行けば大悟が東上会の6代目を継ぐ。だが 大吾はまだ若い。組まとめるだけの力が足りない。
登場界を支えられる人間、誰か当てはあるの？
俺と同じように昔からの登場界を知っている人間が一人な。
なるほどね。けど堂島大吾に彼を飼いならすだけの度量があるかしら。
あいつは誰にも飼いならされるような玉じゃねえよ。
真島五郎、要は彼が今の登場界に魅力を感じるか、それだけってことね。
そうだな。
彼のこと説得できるかしら。
やるしかねえんだ。だから俺は今日どうしても真島に会う。そして奴を説得する。
殴り合うような展開にならないといいわね。
まあそればっかりは分からんがな。
気をつけてね。
ああ、お前もな。じゃあ行ってくる。
Bye, Sayama.
Bye bye.
See you in like 20 years. And she's never brought up again.
Oji-sanとカムロ町を歩くのも今日が最後かもしれないんだね。
そんなことはないさ。またいつでも帰ってこられる。どうした？
今日は思いっきり遊びたい。おじさんと一緒に遊びたい。ダメ？
わかった。好きなだけ遊ぼう。な。
Time to up her bonding with us. Let's go see Uncle Kazuki and Uncle Yuya. Right. They deserve a farewell after all they've done for us. Time to pay those two a visit. Stardust is just down the street. Walking with my daughter. Turns out the commotion a while ago was part of a struggle for control over a major Yakuza clan that started when its leader was assassinated. That ain't what I heard. I thought some Yakuza from Osaka were trying to take over Kamurocho, and it turned into a full-scale war. You're both wrong. They're trying to keep it under wraps, but it was actually a terrorist attack by an organized crime group from overseas. You serious? This is bigger than I thought. Oh, these can... Whoop! I knocked some... Pretty sure there's a trophy for knocking over like 100 people. Excuse me. Coming through. At least I don't get knocked over, he says before that happens. Is there a sprint button, or is this just my usual sprinting? I think it might just be one speed. Okay, enough of this. Let's move on. I'll knock over 100 people later. Coming through. Stardust.
What
happened to your usual suit? So, what's with the getup? Oh, just getting my clean on. Those Go Ryu punks tore the place up real bad. Everyone's really been pitching in, though. So they're doing all the work while you smoke? What? You got it all wrong, Haruka-chan. I was just taking a little breather. By the way, how are you feeling? What, me? Better than ever, man. It'll take more than a few punches to put a dent in old Yuya. Ugh. It hurts to laugh. If that's better than ever, I don't want to see what hurt looks like. Oh, and how's Kazuki doing? Still over with the doc. Sounds like it's still gonna be a while till he can come home. But he's doing good. Glad to hear it. By the way, Yuya, we're actually here to say goodbye. Huh? What do you mean goodbye? I'm moving to Okinawa. Gonna be taking over an orphanage down there. Are you going too, Haruka-chan? Mm-hmm. The place actually has pretty close ties to Sunflower, too. After what Haruka and I have been through, I think it'll feel good looking after some kids myself. Well, that's outright charitable of you, man. But I gotta say, it's gonna be lonely around here without you. It's not like we're going to be that far. We can still see each other, you know. You could even come visit us sometime. You know, that ain't such a bad idea. I'll ask Kazuki-san about taking the team down there for our next vacation. Sounds like a plan. Speaking of, I'm actually thinking to go see Kazuki now. Oh yeah? Sure he'll be happy to see ya. Hope so. Anyway, Yuya, take care of this place while Kazuki's out of commission, okay? I'll do what I can. Well, Kiryu-san, I guess this is it. Good luck down there. Oh, and you too, Haruka-chan.
Bye, Uncle Yuya. Don't forget to come visit.
Hey, you there! Can I help you? Is it true that Kazuki-kun, the owner of Stardust, was shot? I heard he's in the hospital. I can't even eat. I've been so worried. I must have lost at least 30 kilograms since I heard the news. So there's a rumor that Kazuki was shot. Yeah, it's true. Oh no! I can't bear to think of his beautiful face being injured in any way. I think I'm gonna faint. Well, actually, his face is fine. Oh, really? Phew. Knowing Kazuki-kun, I'm sure he put his life on the line to save the club from some nasty Yakuza or something. I really should go pay him a visit at the hospital. Wait, is there even one nearby? Excuse me. They canceled construction on Kamurocho Hills. What? How come? I heard there was an incident of some sort at the construction site. The whole construction company just up and left. What a waste. They already had so much of it finished. Canceling a job of that magnitude must have put a lot of people out of work. And we're talking years of work. It's a real shame. Guess Majima Construction is no more. I wonder if that business between the Tojo clan and the Omi Alliance from a while back is really over. Somehow I doubt it. Why's that? If you want to win a war, you gotta finish the job. Completely annihilate the other side. Doing it halfway will just make your enemy want to get revenge later on. People can hold grudges for years, even decades. The ones who've stuck around may end up striking at the Tojo clan sooner or later. Just like the Jingwan Mafia. The Tojo clan has to immediately choose a 6th chairman and bring the clan back together if they want to prevent the Omi Alliance from retaliating. With a strong leader at the helm, they won't have to deal with any dissension in their ranks. I'll have to convince Majima to support Daigo. I like bumping into people and being a nuisance. You get hurt again? You sure know how to keep the doc busy. No, I'm just visiting someone today. Oh, the young man from the host club? He was hurt pretty badly from what I hear. Then again, so are you. And just look at you now. You never know you once had a brush with death. Just what are you made of, huh? I owe it all to the doctor. Moto Medical Clinic. This is where Uncle Kazuki is, right? Yep. Something up? Well, I was just thinking. Can we go have some fun after we see him? Of course, Horuka. Just a sec there, buddy. Oh, is this our fight tutorial? Can I help you? This town's no place to be bringing a little girl, old man. You get lost on your way to the fun fair? None of your business. Now back off, or I'll make you back off. Ooh, I'm so scared. Dude, what's with this asshole? Guy's pissing me off. Sure, pal, we'll back off. If you hand over some cash. I mean, that girl of yours get an allowance, yeah? How about sharing the wealth? Sorry, not happening. Just fork it over, man. You don't want to get your ass beat in front of your kid, do you? You've been listening, you old fuck? Look, if you get lost now, I'll forget this ever happened. But if you stick around, you're gonna pay. Promise. You think you can take us, asshole? You're the only one who's gonna be paying today, man. Either in cash or in blood. Your choice. I'll get you some blood if you want, but it's not gonna be mine if you catch me. Ha! Good one. You're gonna regret this. We'll see about that. Let's go. Time to see how the combat is. Press square repeatedly to execute the most basic type of attack, the rush combo. Press triangle during a rush combo to execute a powerful finishing blow. The type and effect of the finishing blow will vary depending on how many times you press square beforehand. Press square near an enemy to grab him. While holding the enemy, press square to throw, or X or triangle to attack. Objects that have a triangle over them can be grabbed, just like enemies. After grabbing, press square or triangle to use it as a weapon. Anything else I can grab? The blue gauge at the upper left is called the heat gauge. This gauge will fill up as you attack enemies. Once it's charged, you will enter heat mode and be surrounded by a blue aura. This mode comes with many advantages. Ow. During heat mode, you can use secret techniques called heat actions. Various conditions, such as holding specific weapons, will enable you to use these moves. Triangle will appear at the top right of the screen when a heat action is available. Four. Good old bike. Ah. This concludes the basic battle tutorial. Now show those thugs what you can do. Definitely not as fluid as the Dragon engine, but it'll take some getting used to. Well, had enough? Shit! I'm sorry, man. We'll get out of your hair. No harm, no foul. Yeah? I don't remember saying you could leave. Please don't kick our asses anymore, old man. You really don't know how to talk to your elders, huh? Am I gonna have to beat some more manners into you? Wait, no! No more beating, please! Anything but more beating. Just, please, let us go. Maybe next time you'll remember your place. Yeah, of course. I'm going on the straight and narrow. Promise. Fine. Get out of here. Oh, thank God. I mean, thank God, sir. Come on, boys. Let's leg it. Kids these days. You alright, Haruka? Mm-hmm. Good. Now let's go see your Uncle Kazuki. Okay. I hear you're leaving Kamurocho. Yeah, now that everything's settled down. By the way, how's Kazuki doing? He'll be fine soon enough. Still some time till he'll be out on the street, but he's progressing nicely. Good to know. Did you drop in on the Tojo clan yet? Nope, I'm not planning to. Daigo and Yayoi-san have enough on their plates after already rebuilding the organization. Besides, the Tojo don't need me now that Daigo's in charge. I wouldn't be so sure about that. It's alright. I left a letter for Daigo over with Kashiwagi-san. There is one thing I need, though. What's that? I need to see a certain someone before I leave Kamurocho for good. Majima. You're gonna ask him to look after Daigo, huh? Yeah. If we want all the other families to accept Daigo as their leader, we need a big man like Majima to come forward and do it first. Can't you just step in if anyone starts giving him trouble? Why does it have to be Majima? I'm out of the clan. That's why. Besides... What? It's not that long ago that the Tojo wanted me dead. Even now, I have my fair share of enemies in the clan. Meaning the Mad Dog's your only option. That's right. None of the patriarchs would dare mess with Majima. But if Daigo can show he's got him on a leash, the other families would have to follow suit. I get it. So, you're gonna go see him now? Yeah. Mind if I leave Haruka here while I'm out? What, the girl? Of course. No problem at all. Thanks, Emoto. Hey, Kazuki. How are you feeling? Oh, Kiryu-san. Did you come by all the way just to see me? The doc says it'd still be a while until I can go home, but I'm on the mend at least. Right. You're looking pretty healthy. Thanks. Means a lot coming from you. Uncle Kazuki? We're actually here to say goodbye. Goodbye? Are you two going somewhere, Kiryu-san? Yep. The Go-Ryu and the Jingwan have been dealt with, and Daigo's come around to being the next chairman. My job here is done. We're moving to Okinawa. Okinawa, huh? That's pretty far. Yeah, that's kind of the point. Haruka and I are going to be running an orphanage down there. Wow. Can't say we won't miss you, Kiryu-san. I'm sure you'll do great. Yuya said pretty much the same thing. Oh, he also said you were to come visit us. We have been looking for places to take the boys for some team building. Can't think of a better place than Okinawa. You better not forget. Don't worry, Haruka-chan. We'll visit you soon. Kiryu-san, thank you for everything. I owe you my life. Don't be ridiculous. If it wasn't for me and the Tojo clan, you never would have ended up like this in the first place. I hope you can forgive me. Don't be like that, Kiryu-san. I can't imagine a Kamurocho without you. This town owes you and Kazuma-san more than you realize. So please. There's no need to apologize. If you say so. Thanks again, Kazuki. Of course. And take care of yourself, Kiryu-san. I will. Feel better soon, Uncle Kazuki. Thanks, Haruka-chan. Be good down in Okinawa, okay? I don't want to hear about you getting into any trouble. Okay. Bye. Are you going somewhere, Uncle Kaz? Yeah. I need to talk to Majima-san before we leave. Can I come? Sorry, but I need you to be a big girl and stay here, okay? Majima-san and I have some adult things to discuss. Oh. Well, are you going now? I thought we were going to spend some time together. Well, maybe a little more time won't hurt. Yay! Where do you want to go? Can we do anything? Stardust on Tenkaichi Street is the top host club in Kamurocho. The cops are cracking down on clubs bringing in customers off the street. Lots of places are having trouble staying out of the red, but Stardust is as popular as ever. Why's that? They've got a reputation for not overcharging. Just letting their customers have fun, you know? Really, I think you can chalk it up to Kazuki and Yuya, the owner and the manager. They run an honest business. Even their hosts trust them. I see. But there's been a lot of trouble at Stardust lately. They don't pay protection money, so they get harassed by the local Yakuza pretty often. Still, I guess that's part of what makes the place so appealing. They don't make deals with those brutes. Oh, the map looks slightly different. Oh, wow. Can I do anything? Save point, coin lockers. Looks like most of the stuff is roped off. Ooh, profiles. Father and daughter, not by blood. Trusts. Mutual understanding. Ex-colleagues. Makoto Date, former detective with Investigations Division 1 at the Kamurocho Police. He and Kiryu first met after Kiryu was arrested for the murder of Sohei Dojima. After Kiryu was released from prison, Date helped him join during both the 10 billion yen incident and the Jingwan Mafia incident. Kazuki, owner of Stardust Host Club, made friends with Kiryu due to the debt he owed to the late Shintaro Kazuma. For a pretty boy, he has more than enough guts to stand up to Yakuza asking for protection money. Shot in the shoulder after being kidnapped by the Jingwan Mafia. Yuya, manager of Stardust Host Club. He rose to his current rank from an entry-level host job. Keeps peace in the club and refuses Yakuza demands for protection money. The hosts who work for him trust him greatly. Emoto, the doctor in charge of Emoto Medical Clinic, the sole medical facility within the Kamurocho sector. Provides free medical treatment to all in need, regardless of financial situation, healthcare status, etc. His hospital has been strapped for cash ever since the death of Shintaro Kazuma. Junichi Sudo, Division Chief of Investigations Division 1 at the Kamurocho Police Department. After his unauthorized involvement in the 10 billion yen incident with Date, Sudo was relegated to Division 4. However, he was reassigned to Division 1 after speculation of cover-ups during the Jingwan comeback arose. Fears the Tojo clan will plunge Kamurocho into chaos in Kiryu's absence. Karu Sayama, lead detective in Organized Crime Division 4 of the Osaka Prefectural Police. She bears the nickname the Yakuza Huntress. Upon meeting Kiryu, who had come to Kansai to call a truce with the Omi Alliance, the two of them formed a deep bond, has left for the United States to pursue her dream. Haruka Sawamura, the daughter of Kiryu's one-time love, Yumi Sawamura, taken in by Kiryu after the death of her mother. The two of them are on Kamurocho one last time before moving to Okinawa. Kazuma Kiryu, former 4th chairman of the Tojo clan, a legendary Yakuza known around Japan as the Dragon of Dojima due to the massive dragon tattoo on his back. Paid his respects for the departed and bid Karu Sayama farewell after his feud with the Ryuji Goda and the Omi Alliance. Currently in Kamurocho with his adopted daughter Haruka to see everyone one last time before he and Haruka leave for Okinawa. So are these going to be updated as the game progresses? Should definitely check these out. Oh, we got hostesses in here. Coin lockers, minigames, revelations. Hitman missions, sub-stories. Okay. Sorry, Haruka. It looks like we might have nothing to do right now, so I'm just gonna continue the story and drop you off at the clinic. Clinic is over here. You stay here now, okay? Sorry, Haruka. It has to be now. Alright. Just don't take too long, okay? Meet up with Majima. Better go see Majima-san. I'm sure he's somewhere in town. Guess I'll have to track down someone from his family. That shouldn't be too hard. Well, well, well. Look who it is. Oh, you're the brats from before. What now? Ugh. You think you're hot shit, huh? This is the guy, senpai. Oh-ho. So you're the one who beats up my tender little friend here, huh? You're in trouble now, old man. Our senpai here's in the Kazuma family. Yeah, that's right. The guys who own this damn town. Well, you shitting yourself yet? Look at this bitch. He's so scared he can't even talk. What's wrong? Cat got your tongue? Way I hear it, you were acting real tough toward my pals here not too long ago. Well, guess what? I'm here to even the odds. You catch me? Look, man. I got a Kazuma family pin right here. They don't go handing these out on the street, you know. I'm a big man. Now, if you don't want to meet my big fists, I might be able to find it in my heart to forgive you. For a price. Shit are you laughing at? Kazuma family pin, huh? Funny. Back in my day, nobody dare brag about their loyalty without knowing who they were up against. That's how you got yourself killed, kid. Oh yeah? Look, just do yourself a favor and run along now. I'm not interested in wasting my time with scum like you. You think you can boss Kazuma family boys around? We're gonna bash your fucking brains in. Okay, you asked for it. Hold L1 to guard yourself against frontal attacks. However, this does not work against attacks from the rear or side. And I can't move. Okay, that was a side one. I can already tell, combat's gonna... Hold R1 to assume a fighting stance. Move the left stick while in this stance to strafe around whichever enemy you've locked onto. Press X once to quickly move backwards, or hold a direction with the left stick and press X. This concludes the basic battle tutorial. Yep, I can already tell the blocking. Yeah, I can already tell. You get a heat action. Oh, jeez. Let's move on. What happened? I thought you were going to teach me a lesson. Shit, he's strong. What in high hell's going on over here? Someone causing trouble in our turf? Aniki, help! This guy's gonna fucking wreck us! Oh, looks like he already did, Hiroshi. He starts shit with you? Yeah! He's got beef with the Kazuma family or something. Hold your horses there. You're the ones who started this, not me. Ugh. Shut up, you old bitch! Oh, well, if ain't the fourth chairman. How you been? Huh? Don't harm me. Go on and introduce yourself, idiot. This man here's Kazuma Kiryu, Tojo Clan 4th Chairman. What? But... him? What? It's an honor to meet you, sir. You there. You Kazuma family too? Yes, sir. The name's Aniki, but you can call me Aniki. I think I'll just stick to Aniki. Anyway, do you know where I can find Majima-san? That's a good question. Since he left the Tojo clan to start Majima construction, it's been impossible to know where he might pop up. Though, now that I think about it, he was actually scheduled for a meeting with the boss today. You might catch him over at the Kazuma family office if you're lucky. Thanks. I'll go take a look. Oh, and, fourth chairman. Yeah? My boys didn't offend you, did they? Nah, it was nothing. They could just use a little more education is all. That's so. Guess we'll have to beat some manners into them then. Don't worry, I already did. Just keep an eye on them. Make sure they take the lesson they learned today to heart. I'll do that, sir. Thank you, sir. Well, I should get going. Goodbye, fourth chairman! After earning a certain number of experience points, you will be able to upgrade your abilities on the upgrade screen. You will earn experience points not only from defeating enemies, but also by completing sub-stories. Phoenix's spirit automatically fills up the heat gauge if your health gauge is flashing red. Move the cursor up and down to select an ability, then move the cursor left and right to confirm the ability you would like to acquire. Oh. So I could get Phoenix Spirit or Max Heat Gauge. Komaki Cat-like reflexes. Swiftly return to your feet after being thrown. There's only one here. Increase health. Ruthless attack executed on a downed enemy. Can also be executed when holding a weapon. Ooh, what do I want? There we go. Ah, I see. Okay, that's fine for now. Let's go to the Cosmo family office. Oh yeah, isn't it in the Millennium Tower? I guess the Tojo clan ended up on top after their rumble with the Yomi Alliance. I never liked those Osaka and Yakuza, to tell you the truth. Can't say I'm not relieved. Yeah, but if the Tojo clan doesn't pick a successor for the 5th chairman soon, Kamurocho's gonna be in some deep shit. I heard the territories of all the Yakuza families got mixed up in the confusion, so now they're fighting each other for who gets what. Yeah, but is there really anyone in the Tojo clan who can take over as the 6th chairman? What about Daigo-san, the son of the Dojima family patriarch? I'll bet he's got what it takes. Daigo-san? The dude's so young, though. I don't think the older guys are going to be willing to stand by while he barks orders at them. Things are going to be tough. Oh, Kiryu-san! It's Nishida, right? What are you up to? Hey, MVP, what's up? Oh, well, the boss had some business with Kashiwagi-san, so I came over with him. But once we got here, he told me to just go home. The problem is, if I really do up and leave, I'll totally get chewed out later. So I'm sticking around for now. Huh. I was actually heading over to see Majima-san myself. Is he still with Kashiwagi-san? Doubt it. The boss thinks meetings are the most boring shit in the world, so I doubt it lasted longer than a half an hour. Then where is he now? On the roof, most likely. Looking down on the city. He may not look it, but he's actually a big softy. I'm sure he's torn up about you leaving Kamurocho, Kiryu-san. And hey, don't tell the boss I said he's soft. Think I'll end up losing an eye myself if he found out. I won't. Take care of yourself, Nishida. Same goes for you, Kiryu-san. Oh, before you go, the boss has been kinda catty lately. You might want to be careful. Who knows what'll set him off. You know what? Here, you should take this. Better safe than sorry, I always say. Stamina X. Stamina X. Ukiyo Bell. For some reason, the sound of the spell stirs a feeling of sadness within you. Time to travel up the Millennium Tower. Oh, whoops. Back in. Hey, there's actually people in here. Go to the roof. Take a quick drink. There he is. Let's hope this goes well.
Soカムロ町から消えるんか、桐生ちゃん。
ああ、だからあんたを探していた。
あ？どういうことや？
俺はな、兄さん。あんたに大悟を支えてほしいと思ってる。
What are you getting at, Kiryu-chan? I think I was pretty clear. You can't seriously want me going back to the Tojo. I do. Well, too bad. Ain't much point in it now. Clan's just not the barrel of monkeys it used to be. Listen, Majima-san. Daigo's taken over as 6th chairman, but he could end up in some trouble without a family of his own. Meaning you want my muscle back in him? Please. Your family's the only thing that can save the Tojo clan now. Gonna have to pass. Majima-san. Come on, Kiryu-chan. You know what I'm like. Living life caged up like a damn shelter dog ain't my scene, and you know it. But that's exactly what I'm doing. Giving up my freedom to keep my family afloat. But now you come marching up here asking me to babysit your little protege on top of that? Sorry, ain't gonna happen. Somehow I knew that's what you'd say. What? Majima-san, you want to be free, right? Yep. But instead you're feeling trapped, cooped up. Yep. Well, then this is the perfect chance for you to break out.
Huh?
The flying shit are you talking about? Once Daigo takes over, there'll be no shortage of people for you to fight. You can go wild like you've never gone before. How's that? You can be his enforcer. Anyone ever thinks about betraying Daigo, you get full license to put them back in line. You saying what you think you're saying, Kiryu-chan? You bet. It's time Kamurocho sees what the Majima family can really do. So I'm not asking you to babysit Majima-san. I'm asking you to let loose. Because the more ass you kick, the better off the Chojo clan and Daigo will be.
Mo, 分かってるやろな。俺は強いやつが好きや。俺に命令できんのは強いやつだけや。
ああ。
俺を登場界に戻したかったら、俺に勝ってから命令せえや。
やっぱりそうきたか。
さあ、始めようか、桐生ちゃん。こうやって向かい合うのも久々やな。せやけど、手加減はなしやで。
Honestly, it's probably only been maybe a week or maybe a month.
行くで。
Okay. Yep, the blocking. The blocking. Dang it! Yep, I can already... Oh. When nearing victory against a powerful enemy, you are able to perform a super finish. If your heat gauge isn't filled, rapidly press R2 to enter heat mode. Head press! That didn't finish him off! Ow!
やっぱりキリュウちゃんはごっついのう。
It would have been easy if I had tire drop. That's a nice view.
これでほんまにお別れやな。
ああ。
寂しくなるな、キリュウちゃん。
大悟のことを頼んだ。
なあ、ただ一つ気がかりなことがある。
なんだ。
もし六代目がおかしな方向に進んでも、俺には止めることはできへんで。
どういう意味だ。
大悟、いや六代目はあんたと同じで人を信じやすいところがある。変な連中に利用されなきゃええんやが。
大丈夫だ。大悟はそんなバカな男じゃない。そろそろ俺は行く。登場会のこと頼んだぞ。
えらいこと引き受けてしもうたな。しゃあない。真島五郎、一丁やってるやないか。はあ、めんどくさ。せやけど桐生ちゃんとの約束やし、しゃあないな。
Good luck with that. Chapter 2, The Ryodo Encounter. Six months later, summer 2007.
Oji-san, ご飯まだ？今真剣なんだ。話しかけるな。
こら、ダメでしょ、太一。
痛いよ、姉ちゃん。
ご飯作ってる時は邪魔しちゃダメって言ったのに。
Kiryu trying his best to be a good dad, okay? Cooking isn't easy.
ほら、晩ご飯までみんなで遊んできなさい。
I hope you wash your hands at least.
カレーだ。
まだダメ。みんな揃ってからってルールでしょ。
はーい。わあ、カレーだ。
早く食べたい。集まったわね。あれ、泉は？ え、泉ちゃんどこだろう。知らない。シロ、あんた今日学校から一緒に帰ってこなかった？
うん、帰ってきたけど。
ん？どうしたシロ？知らないのか？
知らない。
どこ行っちゃったんだろ
いいじゃん、先に食べちゃおうよ。
そうだよ、別に大丈夫だって。
う。おじさん、どうする？
よし、探してこよう。お前たちは食べてていいぞ。
はーい、いただきます。
Find Izumi. Where do you think Izumi-chan went? Hard to say for sure. I'll go take a look outside. You check in the house, Haruka. Alright. You now have access to a hideout. Here you can save your game, move items to the item box, reminisce on past events, and view your play stats. Furthermore, your health will recover while at a hideout. So we went from Serena to an orphanage. Oh, these are the cutscenes. Haruka's trust level, F. Distance traveled, already 1 kilometer. Street battles, playtime. Okay, moving on. There's something on the ground. A worm. It's probably for fishing, which I know is in this game. Hi there. Well, if it isn't Kiryu-san. Need something, dearie? Izumi's supposed to be home for dinner, but I can't seem to find her. Have you seen her around? Oh, I'm pretty sure I saw her walking down on the beach. She was looking kind of glum now that I think about it. Alright. Thanks. I'll go take a look. Izumi-chan over at the Morning Glory Orphanage is the same age as you, but she's so polite and always has a smile on her face. You should be more like her. Izumi? Smiling? No way. She's a total mope, and she never stops fidgeting. Maybe if she had parents, she wouldn't be such a weirdo. Tadashi, how could you? She lost her parents in a terrible accident, the poor thing. You be nice to her. You hear me? Oh, but I don't wanna. Evening there, Kiryu-san. How's that little scrap of land been treating you? Can't be too bad with the beachfront view and all. Sorry, Miyori-san. Miyara. Sorry, Miyara-san. But I don't have time for small talk right now. Have you seen Izumi? Izumi-chan? Can't say I have. Damn. Have you checked down at the beach? I see her there staring out at the ocean every now and again. Might be a good place to start. I'll do that. No problem at all. I imagine she spends that time reminiscing about her parents. She lost them at such a young age. The kids at Morning Glory Orphanage sure are great. Kiryu-san must set quite an example for them, don't you think? I always see them playing so nicely together on the beach. They certainly are an energetic bunch. After the previous director passed, I was worried that the kids wouldn't have anyone to look after them. Thank goodness Kiryu-san came in from Tokyo. He may look a little intimidating, but the kids love him, and he seems like a really nice guy. And the girl he brought with him, Haruka-chan, was it? She's so responsible, cooking and cleaning like that. Kids from the mainland sure are dependable. I think that's her over there, but I'm gonna go over here and look around, because I know there's a trophy for cleaning up a certain amount of trash on the beach. So I just want to see if I can get a little start on that. Thought that was a giant snail for a sec. Was this something washed up ashore? A wooden box. There's a worm. Does that count as trash? Fishing Champ magazine. And this is to fish. We will do that a bit later. Oh, I can upgrade. Let's see. Increase the heat gauge. Escape from an enemy hold faster by enhancing your physical strength. Increase the maximum limit of your heat gauge. Ruthless attack executed on a downed enemy. Brutal attack where you slam one enemy down onto another on the ground. Dang it, I don't have enough. While emitting white energy in a fight. Oh, I was gonna... Items. Left the Tojo clan in the hands of its sixth chairman, Daigo Dojima, and went to start Morning Glory Orphanage. Goro Majima, patriarch of the Majima family and former captain of the Shimano family. His erratic nature has earned him the name the Mad Dog of Shimano. Fights Kiryu countless times, and eventually leaves the Tojo clan to form Majima Construction. Slowly growing bored with the glacial pace of the Kamurocho Hills project, returns to the Tojo clan after Kiryu asks him to watch over Daigo. Moved to Morning Glory in Okinawa, where she lives happily with the other orphans. Finally used to driving on the right side of the road. That's right, because we swap sides. Hayako, the oldest orphan at Morning Glory after Haruka. She is a big sister figure due to her caring nature. She can often be seen helping with chores around the house or listening to the other kids' problems. Taichi, the biggest kid at Morning Glory Orphanage other than Haruka. He often makes Haruka mad when he neglects his homework and chores to wrestle with Mitsuo. Dreams of someday becoming a professional wrestler so he can earn enough money to support and expand Morning Glory. Koji, an athletic kid living at Morning Glory. He's good at pretty much all sports, but has a particular fondness for baseball, which he and the other kids often play on the beach. Eri, one of the girls living at Morning Glory. She has low self-esteem due to her being an orphan and not having made many friends at school. Mitsuo, an orphan living at Morning Glory. His father was an American soldier who left the country not realizing his mother, a Japanese woman, was pregnant. Having never known his father, he was raised by his mother until her death several years ago, at which point he came to morning glory. Riona, a girl living in morning glory who has scars on her right arm from burns suffered in the fire that killed her parents. She always wears long sleeves to cover her scars, but still manages to fixate on the latest trends and fashions. Wants to someday go to Kamurocho and is always bugging Haruka to talk about her life there. Shiro, an introverted boy living in morning glory who tends to stay inside reading books instead of playing outside with the other kids. Aspires to be a doctor because both of his parents succumbed to deadly illnesses and is studying hard in the hopes of getting a scholarship, since morning glory may not have the funds to pay for tuition. What's wrong, Izumi? You're usually the first one at the dinner table. I don't want to eat right now. What? Are you feeling okay? Something's definitely bothering her. Did something happen at school? Come on, Izumi. You can tell me. Hey, Uncle Kaz? What's up? Is not having parents a bad thing? Huh? The other kids at school were making fun of me because I don't have a mom and dad. How'd that even get brought up? Well, bring your parents to school day is pretty soon, so everyone started asking what I was gonna do. Uh-huh. They said my parents can't come because they're dead. That's awful. Everyone knows I live here with you, Uncle Kaz. And it's not like I want you to pretend to be my dad or anything, but... But what, Izumi? You can tell me. It's really hard. Like, some of the other parents can't come because they're too busy, but nobody makes fun of those kids. Why not? Why can't I just have a real family like everyone else? You do have a family, Izumi. Huh? Me, Haruka, and everyone else. I don't get it. Listen, families come in all shapes and sizes. Having a real mom and dad isn't what matters here. But... What matters is that you're surrounded by people who love you for who you are. But we're not related. Well, there's more to it than that. Related or not, you mean the world to all of us. That alone is enough to make us a family. And besides, I don't think your classmates were really making fun of you. Huh? They've spent their whole lives with their moms and dads right by their side. They can't imagine it any other way. I'm sure they just don't realize how lonely life as an orphan can be. Then, they don't think I'm weird? That's right. If anything, I'd say they were genuinely concerned about you feeling lonely. I was an orphan too. I know just how hard it can be. Even so, I'll always think of the man who brought me up as my real dad. And the other kids from my orphanage, they're my siblings. Throughout all my time here, the idea of not having a real family never even crossed my mind. So you see, you have everything you could ever need right here at Morning Glory. Your family's just as real as any of the other kids at the school. You don't need to be jealous of them. I'm not. It's just, they say things sometimes. And when they do, you can tell them this. I'm not alone. I have 9 people in my family. 9? Me, Haruka, and the others. That makes 9. We're a family, huh?
Wagatta. 私頑張る。 Ah.
ああ。 俺はお前のお父さんにはなれない。でもお前がこの朝顔に来た時から家族だと思っている。
おじさん。泉ちゃん、みんなが待ってるよ。朝顔に戻ろう。ほら、泣かないでもう。
さあ、今日はカレーだ。戻って腹いっぱい食べよう。
Kiryu is such a good dad.
Izumi 泉がいねえのに食べられないからな。もうお腹ペコペコだよ。いいから早く座れ。
こっちおいで。泉ちゃん、早く早く。
Man, I like these kids.
おじさん早く食べようよ。
ああ。よし。それじゃあ。
いただきます。
おいしいね。
Now I'm kind of hungry for curry. I've never really had it before. 6 months later, March 2008. So it's been almost at least a year.
おじさん、またこれが。立ち退きって書いてあるけど、私たち出ていかないといけないのかな。最近知らない男の人たちもよく来ているみたいだし、朝顔のみんなも怖がってるんだよ。
ちょっと様子を見てくる。
あ、やべえ、おい、右入った。
What's the big deal hanging around my orphanage? Uncle Kaz? You don't have to leave, do we? Not if I can help it. I'm not about to let those guys kick us out of our home. It must be Ryoto family boys. That's who's been sending us those letters. One way or another, it's gonna have to stop. I can't have them keep scaring you guys. Maybe I should pay this Ryoto family a little visit. Don't worry, Haruka. I'm not planning on getting into any fights, even if they are Yakuza. Just be careful, Uncle Kaz. I will. Be back tonight. Go to the Ryoto family office. Be careful out there, Uncle Kaz. I will. Be back tonight. Ah, here's first person. Drawerless, maybe? I can't read the kanji. Here's the kitchen. Back room, nothing. Kids aren't around. They in school? If so, why isn't Haruka? Oh, what's over here? Another worm. Another worm. Let's go down to the beach and try some fishing. The monorail is the best way to get to downtown Ryukyu, you know? And if you have a pass, the trip's totally free. You've got one, don't you? Then be sure you take advantage of it. Gotta get your money's worth, after all. Is there anything out here on the beach, like trash that I can pick up? Is there anything here on the beach? This coconut. Man. It's always so nice to... Why is the Ryudo family trying to evict us? I'll head downtown and find out where they are. It's always nice just stopping to listen to the waves. My grandparents used to, when they were still alive, lived on a lake up north, so... Whenever we visited, I would sometimes just go out on the dock and just listen to the water. Because you don't really get to experience that a lot when you're in the city. So it was always nice when we would go up north just to visit family and get away from the big towns for the most part. Just let your mind drift. Let's try some fishing. Fishing pole. Okay, I'll give it a try. Select your bait, then decide where to cast your line. Each type of bait has a different range of effect, and the fish won't bite if you use the wrong bait. Items in your possession that can be used as bait will be shown in a list. Gauge shows where fish are most concentrated. Use bait that is effective in those areas. Cast your line and wait for the fish to bite. The X icon will appear when a fish is biting. Quickly press X and reel in the line. R1 reels in while L1 adds slack. Pay attention to the tension gauge and don't let the fish snap your line. Tilt the left stick left and right following the movement of the fish. Tilt it up and down to raise or lower the pole. Control the tension of the line and reel the fish all the way in to successfully catch it. I just got worm. Okay, reel in, move the cursor, move rod, confirm, reel in.
Yakuza.
Bloop. Trying up. I got an 11-centimeter coral branch. Let's try one more. I want a fish.
Yakuza.
Bloop. Another coral branch. Gonna try one more. This better not be another coral branch. Dang it! I lost 3 worms to coral. Who knew coral liked eating worms? The trick to good fishing is to keep the line from snapping. If the tension's too tight, it'll break, but if it's too loose, the fish will get away. If you think it's getting too tight, lower the pole in sync with the movement of the fish. If that doesn't work, then loosen up the line. Stronger fish tend to quickly increase line tension. When this happens, try pulling the pole up, then lowering it while reeling in the line. While doing this repeatedly, you should even be able to pull in a big one. Various types of fish are out there, each with their own particular habitats. Try searching different spots for various kinds of bait to pull up that fish you've been dreaming of. Every now and then you can pull up a beautiful top-grade fish. You'll work up a mean sweat, but that's nothing like the satisfaction of landing that sucker. Give it a shot. Cell phone. Finally figured out how to send emails. Monorail pass. Hold on, I think there were people the other way. Hey Mayara-san, what's wrong? Oh, Kiryu-san. Some little big shot Yakuza boys from the Ryudo family came by and said they were going to boot me off my land, or else they'll put a boot up my ass. Did they come through on you too? Yeah. So they're the Ryudo family, huh? Mm-hmm. Not that I care. They can come waving their deed in front of me all they want, but kicking me out? No siree. My wife and I have been calling this tiny speck of Earth home for decades now. No way am I going to simply roll over and let them take that away from us. I imagine you have similar concerns with your kids and all. Yeah, I'm going to talk to them, see if there's any way we can forget about this whole thing. Oh, that would be fantastic, Kiryu-san. I wish I knew why they're doing this all of a sudden. The 2 kids the family has working for them are usually so polite. Oh, hello, Kiryu-san. Heading out for the day? Yeah, I thought I'd go downtown. I just came back from there. Ryukyu Boulevard is swarming with tourists right now. I was only trying to run some errands, but people kept stopping me to ask about nearly everything under the sun. I wish Okinawa wasn't so popular. I know what you mean. If you're looking to pick up some ingredients for dinner, try the Karyushi Arcade or the public market. Okay. Monorail. The Ryudo family has got to be somewhere around here. Guess I should start by looking for those guys from before. Pretty sure they were driving a little blue truck. Do we have sub-stories yet? I don't think the truck would fit down this alley. I bought way too many souvenirs at Okinawa. It's gonna be a pain carrying all this stuff around town. I can't check into my hotel yet either. Wait, I think I saw some coin-operated lockers earlier. Maybe I can put my stuff in there. If I can carry it all, that is. Oh, excuse me. We're looking for an Okinawan restaurant called Umachi, but we can't seem to find it. Oh, well, to tell you the truth, I just arrived here myself, so I don't think I'll be much help. Oh, I see. Ugh, tourists everywhere. Where's all the locals? Sure, why not? Oh, I'm not hungry. Never mind. Soba. Let's get some cookies. And some ramen, of course. Some soba. And some candy. Oops, sorry. Can't go that way. It'll be interesting to see what Yakuza Kiwami 3 is like when it releases. Did you see those two guys eating ice cream in front of the convenience store? Yeah, I did. Looked like a couple of country bumpkin gangsters, didn't they? I guess they have them in Okinawa, too. Hey, oh, that's the Mitsubishi.
Yo, チンピラ。
さっきの。
Hey, that was a waste of ice cream.
おっさ
ん。お前ら、流動一家の若いのじゃねえのか。
あ？だったらどうした？
ちゃんと賃貸料払っている堅気にいきなりこんなもんちらつかせてどういう了見だ？
は、堅気だと？笑わせんな。背中にあんなもん背負ってる堅気がどこにいるってんだ。
とにかく子供たちが怖がってるんだ。もう二度と顔見せるんじゃねえ。
俺らはな、内地からしゃしゃり出てきたやつが大嫌いなんだよ。とっとと沖縄から出ていけ。
それが立ち退きの理由か。
さあな、どうしても知りてえなら直接親父に聞くんだな。ちょっと待て。どこへ行く気だ？
流動一家の事務所。お前らの親父とやらに会いに行く。
兄貴、今すぐ組に連絡を。わざわざ組に連絡入れるようなことするんじゃねえ。俺らの仕事はあんたの監視だ。だが好き勝手に事務所に行ってもらうような真似されちゃ困るんだよ。そんなことされたら俺の顔が潰れちまう。
じゃあどうすればいい？
どうしても生きてえってなら俺を倒してからにしな。
ほう、そんなことでいいのか。
なめた口聞いてんじゃねえぞ、おっさん。てめえ頭に本当に勝てると思ってんのか？
頭？
そうだ。兄貴は天下の流動一家の若頭、捨て頃のハブこと島袋力也さんだ。それでもやるって言うのか、おっさ
ん。やめとけ。
あ？
お前自分の顔潰したくないんだろ？
そんなこと言ってやめようとしてんじゃねえよ、腰抜けのおっさ
ん。沖縄じゃどれだけ有名か知らねえが、そんな脅しが通るほど世の中甘くねえぜ。
持ってろ。どうだ？
なかなか立派な蛇だな。
違うわ、ボケ。蛇じゃねえよ、ハブ。ハブだ、ハブ。捨て頃のハブっつってんだろ。
ハブも蛇も同じだろ。
違うわ。ハブは沖縄の魂だ。俺は沖縄の心背負ってんだよ。
相当地元のことを好きなんだな。
そうよ。内地のあんたに本物の沖縄もんの強さを教えてやるぜ。ミキオ、てめえは絶対に手出すな。あ、はい。覚悟はいいな。
ああ。
行くぜ。
So what's the difference between a snake and a viper then?
痛い目見してやるぜ。
せい、うら。せい、さあ。せい、うら。せい、うら。
Ah, dang it, I tried. Dang it, I can't get these right. Ah, dang it! Have a sign. Ah, dang it. Oh, man. Hold on. I need to have some candy. Man, building up the heat gauge is going to be really tough in this. Ah, my sign. Hey, I did it. Dang it. Ah. Sorry about your breaking your establishment. I need this. Ah! Dang it! Hold on, I need some candy. Up. Ah, come on. Why does it have to be that button? Why couldn't it just be mash X? There we go.
どうだ内地の腰抜けのおっさんのパンチは痛かったか約束だお前の親父のところに案内してもらおうか
はいわかりました
To the Yudo office we go. Come on, follow me. Sounds good. Mikio, run on ahead and let the boss know we're coming. You got it, Aniki. Hey, I wanted to ask you about that tattoo you have. What about it? You said the viper's the symbol of Okinawa, right? Then why'd you leave its eyes blank? Oh, well... My tattoo guy ended up passing away before he could get all the finishing touches in. So I decided to just leave it that way. Can't you get someone else to finish the job? I mean, I've thought about it and all, but I don't know if some random other artist could do his job work justice. Wouldn't really feel right, you know? I guess so. And with how important the Viper is, I gotta have someone who's real in tune with the soul of Okinawa. Haven't found anyone like that since my old guy died, though. Knowing Okinawa has nothing to do with it. The best tattoo artists know how to best reflect a man's soul, no matter the theme. A master artist should be able to do your viper justice. Well, then I hope I can find one someday. The world's a big place. I'm sure you'll come across someone sooner or later. Yeah, you might be right. Anyway, we should get moving. The boss will be waiting for us. When can I get sub-stories? The guy who's always with Rikiya is Mikio. From what I understand, he joined the Ryudo family because he looked up to both Rikiya and Nakahara. But he's still wet behind the ears, so to speak, so he's not really a full-fledged Yakuza yet. Still, folks around here love him. Feed him every time he comes to collect. You ever hear of a Yakuza getting along with townspeople like that? So is this a thing in Japan where the crossing guards will have sounds play to say it's time to cross? Oh, Rikiya, where are you heading? You look like you're busting a dang gut over there. Just taking him to see the boss. That guy? Wow, he's built. Makes you look like a little kid with those tiny arms of yours, Rikiya. Come on, man. Don't be like that. It was just a little joke. Hey, pal. You're not from around here, huh? Nope. But I've been on the island for almost a year now. Oh, a convert. How are you liking Okinawa, friend? Probably never want to step foot on the mainland again, huh? Listen, man. We're kind of in a hurry here, so... Alright. Run along. Oh, and ask the boss if he wants to grab a drink tonight, will ya? Sure. See you later. Sorry about that. It's this way. Everything south of Ryukyu Boulevard is the Ryudo family's territory. Their boss Nakahara-san is quite a fellow, a real old-fashioned type. He actually cares about honor and duty. Sure, he charges us protection money, but in return he keeps the big chain stores from moving in from the mainland. It's thanks to him that we can continue to do business like this. What the heck is that? Oh, but I want to explore. Shimabukuro-san, can I help you? Can I talk to you? What's up? Some punks from the Tamashiro family came by the other day and said I have to pay them protection money if I wanted to keep my store in one piece. I managed to shoo them away, but they said they'd be back. The Tamashiro family, huh? So, they think they can move in on our turf, do they? Alright then. If they come back, call me right away, okay? We'll teach them a lesson they'll never forget. You won't have to worry about them bothering you anymore. Oh, thank you. Trying to knock over people. Can I get some soba? Oh, I can only order one thing. Oh. Miki-chan, come say hello. So I'm kind of in a hurry here. Says the guy who spends all his time sitting on his tush. Gosh, that's too funny. You and Miki-chan spend more time lounging around getting fat than doing actual work. Come on, not in front of the guest. And what a guest he is. If only I were 20 years younger and a couple inches taller. Is that shit all you old ladies think about? Seriously, you're embarrassing me here. Anyway, we really gotta get going. One sec, Riki-chan. I just got some nice bitter melon in, so I'll whip up a big old batch of Goya Champlu for you boys. Maybe I can bring it around the office later. I can't hang with the bitter shit, you know that. Anyway, no time to be standing around, we gotta go. Try bringing that can-do attitude to your work, too. You and Miki-chan can't keep goofing off all day. Sorry, she's kinda nosy. This way. Seems like the locals are on pretty good terms with the Ryudo. The Ryudo family controls this part of town, but they're a small organization. They've got lots of ties with the people here, so we actually work rather closely with them. The captain, Rikia, handles most of the businesses nowadays, but his boss, Nakahara, definitely caused his fair share of trouble on his youth. Hey there, Mikio. The boss inside? Yep. Getting ready for a guest here. Well, this is the Ryudo family office. Come on in. Thank you. Thank you.
Ima, 親父を呼んできます。少しお待ちください。
Nice place.
Oh, 待たせたな、客人。あんたが桐生さんか。うちの力也が可愛がってもらったようだな。
あんたに話があってきた。
ああ、立ち退きの件だろ。
そうだ。どうして俺らが立ち退かなきゃならないのか、訳が知りたい。
さき、おいさき、ちょっとこのおじちゃんと話があるんだ。部屋に戻っててもらえるかな。
Who's the girl? My daughter, named Saki. You have a daughter? Not by blood. I took her in, maybe 3 years ago now. Huh. Now about those eviction notices. I'm listening. I'm real sorry to be doing this to you, but I don't have a ton of choice in the matter. And why's that? Well, the family's owed the land you're sitting on for decades now. We built the houses over there ourselves and have been subletting them since. But now our potential buyers come knocking, and we're not planning on turning them down. Someone wants the land? Yep. Sounds like it's gonna be the site of some fancy schmancy new resort. What, you hadn't heard? This is my first time, yeah. Well, the word is they're gonna plop a big resort on the land your little neighborhood's on now. Either that, or use it for a brand new American military base. An American military base in Japan? Was that something that was being talked about in 2009? It's been all over the news. So that's why you're trying to evict us. Yep. I gotta admit my feelings are kinda mixed on the whole shebang, being Okinawa born and raised and all. But who am I to stand in the way of progress? So, what do you say? Think of it as a favor. Me and the rest of the Ryudo family will really owe you one. Look, Ricky had told me about the orphanage. Trust me, I know from Saki how hard raising kids that age can be. But you mainlanders are practically made of money, right? Can't you just take your kids somewhere else? And if you really need some extra cash, we might be able to spy you a little something. Well, not a bad deal, huh?
Liuは分かった。
どうかそれじゃ
断る。
ああなんだと
あんたの言い分は通っている。だがな、所詮それは極道の勝手な都合ってやつだ。
何？
俺も昔は極道だった。他人の生活に土足で踏み込んでは何かと理由をつけていいようにことを運ばせていた。だがな、そんな俺たちの事情で振り回された子供はどうなるんだ。俺はな、ここで施設をやっているうちはあいつらをそういう目に遭わせたくねえ。話は終わりだ。帰らせてもらう。
おいこらちょっと待て。沖縄で生まれて60年。内地から来たガキに説教されるほど追い惚れちゃいねえ。
あんた本当にそれでいいと思っているのか。
ああ、
今俺をここで殺して子供たちを追い出して、あんたそれで満足なのか。沖縄のことを愛しているなら俺たちを立ち退かせることよりももっと他に考えることがあるんじゃないのか。あんたが暴力で向かってくるなら構わない。そん時はこっちも手加減なしにやらせてもらうぜ。
So is that chapter 2 done now? How long until we get sub-stories? Or have they already started and I just haven't found them yet? Power struggle.
続いてのニュースです。来年度、民自党が衆議院での通過を目指している沖縄米軍基地拡大法案のキーマン、田宮隆三防衛大臣と同時に開発が進められているリゾート開発の責任者、鈴木義信国土交通大臣が今日揃って現地沖縄へ視察に訪れました。日本防衛の鍵とも言われる弾道ミサイル防衛システム、通称新 BMD システムの導入を目指す田宮氏。一方これまで沖縄米軍基地拡大法案に一貫して反対する立場を取りながら沖縄の内需拡大のためリゾートの開発を推し進めてきた鈴木氏。意見の異なる両大臣揃っての沖縄訪問に政財界からの注目が集まっています。田宮氏の現地到着に先駆け、空港前には基地の拡大に反対する市民が大勢詰めかけ、範囲を示すビラを配るなどする一方、鈴木氏はリゾート開発による内需拡大を支持する地域財界関係者に迎えられ、開発候補地の視察へと向かいました。田宮氏の米軍基地拡大法案、鈴木氏のリゾート開発、ともに現地でも意見が割れており、法案成立に向け両大臣とも各方面との調整が必要と思われます。
確かに BMD の導入は今の日本にとっては重要なことです。しかしこれ以上沖縄に日本防衛のための犠牲を払わせるわけにはいきません。それを少しでも軽減するためにも内需拡大を見据えてリゾートを開発することで なんとか地域の振興に貢献していきたいと、そう考えているわけです。
国を守ることは私の責務だ。それ以上言うことはない。
空港到着後、インタビューに応じた鈴木氏とは対照的に、タミヤ氏は足早に車に乗り込み、現地の視察へと向かいました。突然の両大臣の沖縄訪問に、野党からは鈴木氏の沖縄リゾート開発にタミヤ氏が便乗する形で強引に米軍基地拡大法案を進めようとしているのではないかと疑問の声が上がっています。地元の住民の反応はどうなんでしょうか。
基地がまた拡大するのは嫌だけど、リゾートで沖縄が潤うんだったらまあいいのかなって。
お隣の国がミサイルを撃つっつったって沖縄じゃなくて東京とかを狙うわけでしょ。タミヤさんはさ、結局沖縄のことなんか考えてないんだよ。
次期総裁候補として呼び声の高い鈴木タミヤ両氏の沖縄での行動に今後も注目が集まります。続いてのニュースです。
今のニュース、ここの立ち退きの話なのかな。
You talked to those guys in the truck, right? How'd it go? They wanted to buy us out, but I turned them down. Somehow I doubt that's the end of it, though. Oh. Uncle Kaz? Are we gonna have to leave Okinawa? Don't worry, Haruka. I'm not gonna let that happen. Trust me. Everything's gonna be fine.
Okay,
I believe you. Oh, I almost forgot. What's up? Well, it's probably nothing, but Shiro's been kind of down since he got home from school. I wonder why. Did you ask him what was wrong? Yeah, but it didn't seem like he wanted to talk to me. Okay, I'll give it a shot. Thanks for letting me know. Time to find Shiro. You girls have any idea where Shiro is? I don't. Eri-chan? Izumi-chan? Nope. Nuh-uh. I saw Taichi and Mitsuo play on the beach. Maybe he's with them. I'll go take a look. Thanks, Ayako. I found another worm. Now I can fish. Koji, have you seen Shiro around? Nope. What about you, Riona? I haven't seen him either. Maybe he's out playing somewhere. Anyway, this boy in my class, Okada-kun. I don't get all this talk about building a resort. What's so great about Okinawa? A friend of mine once went over to the mainland, and he says that the ocean there is really dirty. Nothing like the sparkly blue of our beaches. Really? Don't people go swimming during the summer? That's because they don't know any better. Nobody who's ever been to Okinawa could stand to swim in that sludge. I guess that's why everyone comes to vacation here. Good seeing you, Kiryu-san. Got a burning question to ask. This new military base they keep going on about. Yay or nay? That's a good question. Honestly, I wouldn't care either way because it affects my orphanage. I don't really care either way. You may think you can opt out of this conversation because you're from the mainland, but think about the poor children you've taken under your wing. What happens now will unquestionably impact their futures, their children's futures, their children's children's futures, and beyond. It's our responsibility as upstanding adults to set a good example for them, to ensure the world they inherit from us is a world worth living in. Camera, turn. Please. Turn. Kiryu. I'm just gonna see if any sub-stories pop up. Oop. Is this one? Ain't gonna be no one in this town who don't know me. Like hell you can just walk by a Yakuza like me without showing respect. Ow. Holy shit, you're strong. Wait, aren't you a former Yakuza? I'm sorry, sir. Forgive me, sir. Please take this as an apology. Beauteous 5,000 yen. Sashimi platter. Arigatou gozaimashita. Upgrades. First level in the art of balance, make it difficult to be knocked down when in heat mode. Limit of the heat gauge. Counterattack. Speed of combos. Escape from hold. Faster. Limit of your health. Ooh. Why don't you tell me where Takuya is? A man came by and took him. I don't know what to tell you, Kurumi-san. He said he was a friend of yours. He even had me listen to a message you left on his phone asking him to pick up Takuya for you. But I did no such thing. Oh, a new message. What does it say? We have Takuya. If you want him back, come get him, alone, and leave the Kamuro PD out of it. Oh, Takuya, I can't lose you. I don't know what to do. Sounds like there's been a kidnapping. I should go see if she needs help. Sorry, I couldn't help but overhear. Did you say your child has been kidnapped? Sorry, who are you? I'm Kiryu, and I run the Morning Glory Orphanage just down the road. If a kid's been abducted, well, you can understand my concern. Oh, so you're a teacher? All I know is that Takuya was taken from this hospital. And I just got a ransom note. We have Takuya. Come alone. But it's far too dangerous. We need to alert the authorities. If I call the police, they'll hurt my darling Takuya. I'd never be able to live with myself. What on earth should I do? Please, Kiryu-san, can you help me? You take care of children every day. Surely you understand what I'm going through. Okay, I'm on it. Let's go get Takuya back. Oh, thank you so much. Be careful, okay? Is this the place? According to the text message, they should be waiting in a vacant parking lot just ahead. An empty lot, huh? Alright. I've had experience with empty lots. Best to wait and see on this one. I'll stand guard. You go in alone. But... Don't worry. If anything happens, I'll be there in a flash. Okay. So it's you, you bastard! Hey, are you the punk who kidnapped Takuya? Hand him over, now. Who the hell are you? Kurumi's latest flame? Oh god, oh god, oh god. I'm so sorry. Where's Takuya? He better be okay. Huh? What's that dog doing here? Takuya! Oh, my poor widow baby. Mommy's gonna make it all better. His mouth is kind of weird with that tongue. Takuya's a dog? Don't call him that. He's a very important part of my family. Are you scared, my precious angel? Oh, don't be afraid. Mommy's here. I'm the one who gave you that rotten mutt, damn it. You were over the moon. Went on and on about how much you loved me. I still have the voicemail on my call. On my cell. You used that voicemail to trick the vet. Of all the low-down, nasty things to you, you're twisted. But it worked, didn't it? Everything I did for one last chance to see you again. So you kidnapped her dog? Now that's just creepy. Imagine, kidnapping for attention. Pull a stunt like this again and I'm going to the police. I can't thank you enough for all your help, Kiryu-san. It's not much, but please, take this. Ugh. What should I do? I won't tell you how to feel. But if you ask me, you really need a better way to express yourself. What should I get? Health gauge max already, wow. I've heard that apparently you can finish sub-stories but not complete them. If that makes sense. I don't know how I feel about that. What's this T? Oh, taxi. So I'm gonna go. So I feel like I'm gonna go save. Save the game. Again, I don't know if this affects, like, completion rating or not, but it's... You reek of alcohol, buddy. You coming back from a party? Huh? Look, I've been having a real bad day. Just stand still for a second. No. Dang it. Crushed squishy ball. Hey, you're not from Okinawa, are you? Did you come here from Tokyo? Yeah. I knew it! I've never seen anyone from Okinawa wear expensive leather shoes with pointed toes like that. Can you really tell where I'm from just by my shoes? Never mind that. Anyway, I've always wanted to visit Tokyo. Maybe you could tell me about it? I'll give you something to make up for it, promise. Sure, I guess I could spare a few minutes. Yay! There's a bar like right near here, so let's grab some drinks and talk away. This better not be a setup for anything. I'm Kaida Anya. You can just call me Kaida. I'm Kiryu. I used to live in Kamurocho, if you've heard of it. It's one of the seedier parts of Tokyo. Nope, definitely don't know it. I'm so jealous, though. The closest I've ever gone was a field trip to Kyoto. And I mean, there's so much to love about Tokyo, right? All we've got here in Okinawa is fish and salty air. I don't know. I think Okinawa has its charms. But it's nothing compared to Tokyo. Ah, gee. I sure wish I could live up there. But I guess just hearing about it is a good start for now. Sure. What did you want to know? Well, if I'm gonna move up there, I would have to find a place to live, right? How much is rent? The studio goes for about 100,000 yen, but Pongi would run you about 300,000 yen a month. 300,000? Are we talking a luxury condo here? Or some sort of castle? No castles, but that'd be about right for a luxury condo. Roppongi's where the rich folk live. Wow, people in Tokyo must be even wealthier than I realize. Anyway, next question. If I do end up living in Tokyo, should I bring my car with me? Everyone's always driving around the city on TV and stuff. I'd never be able to shop without a car, anyway. Plus, how would I even get around? I drove into town today, after all. Ditch the car. Trains will take you everywhere you need to go. How am I going to do all my shopping like that, though? Am I supposed to spend half my time on a train just to go buy some fish? There's more than just trains, by the way. We also have a subway, taxis, buses, anything you could think, anything you could need. Besides, there are stores everywhere, so half the time you won't even need to get on a train at all. I mean, I guess, but it's so hard to imagine life without a car. Oh, there you are, Kaida. I knew I'd find you here. Oh, Momiji-chan. You sure do know me well. It's not hard to guess when you always go to the same bar. So who's this? This is Kiryu-san. He's from Tokyo. We were just chatting. You're still thinking about moving? I'm sorry about my friend here, sir. She's so starstruck by the big city. We keep trying to tell her that she won't last a minute up in Tokyo, but she refuses to listen. That's not true. I can do it if I try, you know? Please, Kiryu-san. You know Tokyo best. Tell her why it would be such a bad idea. I'll help you move if you want. So if you're really that dead set on Tokyo, you should go. You mean it? I mean it. I'll look out for you when you're up there. But... I know you're worried, but if Kaida never gets the chance to do what she wants, she might end up resenting you for it. Anyway, here's my number. Give me a ring if you ever need a hand with anything. Wow, thanks! It's not much, but take this. A Soki burger set. Saki burger. Okay, we're going to go now. I'll take care of the tab. Sounds like Kaida will end up in Tokyo before too long. Kaida is so excited, she's practically on her way to Tokyo already. You only have one drink. The 30-year-old variety is La Proig's finest. It has a sweet mellowness from sherry barrels and a boldness from the use of peat. Add to this its rich, full-flavored taste, and you have a well-balanced range of flavors. Even those who find La Proig's usual kick a bit overpowering will enjoy the 30-year-old variety. Its exceptional character has won it many awards for best malt whiskey. The 30-year-old star stands at the pinnacle of the Glenfiddich line. It retains the brand's fruity sweetness while adding a fullness only time can bring. It's a truly special bottle of whiskey. Only so many are bottled each year, so it fetches a handsome price on the market. It hurts the wallet, but excites the taste buds. I think you've already had enough to drink. I'd stop now if I were you. I am going to save first, just in case a sub-story fails, or something. I feel like that's going to be a common thing with me. Save after every sub-story. That car's not parked right. Hey, what's wrong? You look like a vein's about to pop. Oh, well, I probably shouldn't be bothering a random stranger with this, but business hasn't been so good lately. You mean at this cabaret club? That's right. I'm the manager here, and... it's a long story. Hey, would you mind if I asked you for some good advice? Sure, why not? Thank you. I'd hate to make you stand in the street, so let's talk inside. You know, I actually ran a cabaret club for a bit. Actually, there's a girl named Natsumi who works at the club. She's the #1 hostess on the roster. She's pretty, she brings in the crowd. She's even got wealthy members of the elite wrapped around her finger. It's unbelievable. Oh, that's a good thing, right? Well, not exactly. Natsumi has started using her status as leverage to influence the club's business decisions. On top of that, she's developed a terrible attitude at work, and it seems she wants me fired from the club. Oh, why don't you fire her first then? I can't do that. She's responsible for so much of our revenue that losing her would completely be the end of us, sassy as she is. I just don't understand how a person could start out with such passion and optimism, yet turn out so cold and conniving. Maybe if I wasn't such a fool of a manager. Oh, well, if it isn't our hardworking manager, just what are you plotting over here? Oh, Natsumi-chan. Haven't seen you around here before. Well, doesn't matter. I'm off to Hawaii as it is. Hold down the fort for me, Kay. Hey, you can't just up and abandon us. This is your job. Not to burst your bubble, but my ride's almost here. Catch you later, Daddy-o. Ah. He really has no control over her, huh? Hey, wait! I just had the best idea. Why don't you work at our club for a while? What? It'll be great. You come work for us, bring in some cash for yourself, and coach a fine young lady to knock Natsumi off her throne. I have a hunch that she's the type that'll only come to her senses once she loses that top position. And I'll admit my leadership hasn't amounted to much, but I'm sure you've got the grit to get the job done. So, when can you start? Well, I don't know if I'll be of much help, but I suppose I could give it a shot. Trust me, you'd be helping out plenty. Allow me to introduce myself then. I'm Sakaki, and you are? I'm Kiryu. Kiryu-san, I'd like you to recruit a new hostess right away. Wait, I'm not going to be coaching the hostesses already working for you? I'm afraid all our girls have fallen under Natsumi's spell, so there won't be much you can do. It'd be far more effective to start with someone you brought in yourself. I guess that makes sense. Also, here are some operating funds. Sorry it's not much, but it'll be useful for at least a few major expenses. Let's hop right to it then. I'll have one of our staff members bring you up to speed. Ah, how about Koji? He'll know what to do. Hello, I'm Koji, one of the staff members here. It's truly a pleasure to meet you. Likewise, I'm Kiryu. I'll be assisting you going forward, Kiryu-san. Now, let's recruit a new hostess. Okay, what should we do first? Simple. All you need to do is look for charming girls in downtown Ryukyu and approach them. I'm sure at least some of them are qualified to work here. Kiryu-san, if you see someone who's a good fit, please bring her over to the club. We only have room for one extra staff member, so please make sure you bring someone who genuinely interests you. Well, I'll be leaving it to you. Thank you for your help. Gotta go scouting, huh? The presentation went great. Time to celebrate with some tantakatan. Oh, is that the shochu made from perilla leaves? All the girls at the office are obsessed with it. We usually mix it with cranberry juice. You know, we should get the team together and head down to a bar. Good idea. Everyone's been working so hard lately, after all. Might be nice to take a night off. Well then, let's get going. Mind giving everyone at the company a call? Tantatakan, huh? I should remember this when I'm over at a cabaret club. You look like you're having fun, old man. Feeling a little drunk, huh? You want to cover my tab? I won't take no for an answer. Why are all these drunk people accosting me? And honestly, the mustache makes you look older than me. Oh, you got some buddies. A clean 20,000. So how do I go scouting for a hostess? So well, one more sub-story we could start. Didn't we just talk to someone that had the exact same... Never mind. Oh! Dang it! Dang it! Oh, jeez. Get up, get up. Trying to grab you so I can do a heat move. A clean 3,000 yen. Stop giving me the runaround, man. You're in the wrong here for owing all this money, and now you're gonna pay. Please, not my awamori. It's the only thing keeping my family going. Fine, then I'll just take the land you're sitting on instead. Bring out the deed now. What? But my ancestors established this distillery generations ago. I can't just hand it over like that. A deed, huh? Maybe this has something to do with that resort development deal. What's going on here? You mentioned a land deed. Please help me. This guy's after my awamori. I don't know who you are or where you came from, but you'd better stay out of our business. If this has got something to do with the resort development, then I'm afraid it's my business too. I've taken somewhat of an interest in that issue. Huh? I ain't talking about any resort. This chump owes me a fat stack of cash. I was just telling him that if he can't pay up, then he can make good on his debt by giving me the deed to his land. So that's what this is about. Ugh. This is going nowhere. I'll let you off the hook today. Either pay up in full or bring me that deed. Your choice. Thank you so much. You saved me from that brute. Not really. Sounds like you're still gonna have to pay off that debt. Yes, of course. I did borrow all that money after all. But I didn't have a choice. If I hadn't taken out that loan, the distillery would have gone belly up. You want a distillery? That's right. It's a bar nearby where we make our own local spirits. Awamori, if you've never heard of it. Oh, my name's Matsushima. Kiryu. Good meeting you, Kiryu-san. A few years back, I borrowed 20 mil to try to expand my business. Compete with the other big distilleries in town, you know? And I take it the investment didn't pay off? Actually, it was a resounding success, but we age our awamori for years to create the perfect flavor. Turns out, the deadline to pay back those loans came around while this most recent batch is still aging. When was the deadline? It's actually not for another year still, but now they're saying that if I don't pay back the full 20 mil in a week, I'm gonna have to hand over the distillery. That's absurd. Don't you have a contract? About that, I looked over the fine print, and it did say the lender has the right to demand repayment before the deadline. That's how they get you. Still, only a week? They must really be in a hurry. If only I had another year, I could pay it back for sure. What do you mean? Oh, that's when the awamori will be ready for market. I'll be able to pay off my debt, no questions asked. I tried to explain that to the loan shark, but he kept insisting I pay them right now. Maybe if I could find that heirloom Grandpa told me about. What's this about an heirloom? Oh, just something my grandfather mentioned on his deathbed. He said if I was ever in trouble, I could sell our extremely valuable family heirloom for extra cash. But I don't have the slightest idea where it is, or if it even exists for that matter. I've heard that story before. Most family heirlooms don't end up being the windfalls people expect them to be. Why don't you talk to that loan shark again? Try to explain your current situation. That might be better than putting all your eggs in this heirloom basket. He already knows my situation. That's why he's demanding I pay now. He just wants to steal the distillery from me, and the stock of awamori we have aging. That'll net him way more than just 20 mil I owe. That must have been his goal from the beginning then. Set up the contract, then go back on it and take not just the distillery but the booze too. Ugh. The family heirloom's my only hope. Apparently it's buried somewhere on the beach near some orphanage. Evening Pride, I think they're called. Something like that. Wait, you mean Morning Glory? Oh yeah, that's the one. You know it? Know it? I run the place. Never guessed there'd be buried treasure nearby, though. What luck! Fate must have brought us together. Please, would you consider helping me find this precious heirloom? I'll make it worth your time, I promise. Awamori is an essential part of Okinawan culture, so I won't just stand by while you get threatened. Let's find that heirloom. Thank you so much. I can't believe you're really so willing to help a stranger like me. You're too kind. Thank me once we found the thing. So, do you have any other clues that would help us find this heirloom? I do, actually. Our family has a special song that tells us where the heirloom is hidden. The sound of crashing waves upon the sand so hot. A golden foam flows over the sacred turtle's spot. The sound of crashing waves must mean it's near the ocean. Makes sense. That would be the beach in front of Morning Glory. Yeah, that's definitely the place my grandpa mentioned to me. The problem is the second line. A golden foam flows over the sacred turtle's spot. I think golden and turtle must be big hints, but I've got no clue as to where it might be. Me neither. For now, I guess let's take a look near Morning Glory. Yes, let's do that. Would you mind waiting here for a minute before we head out? Why? I need to check on some of the awamori in the distillery to make sure it's all aging properly. When you're in the middle of the situation, you sure are passionate about your work. I may not make the best business decisions, but I'm damn good at making fine alcohol. In that case, stay here and keep an eye on your stock. I'll go look for the treasure on my own. Thanks for being so understanding. If you find anything, please just call my cell. My number's 555-292-6674. That's 555-AWAMORI, if you couldn't tell. Right. I'll let you know what I find. Okay, let's go back to Morning Glory then. If I can remember how to do that. You sure hold your booze well. Oh, that's the guy I beat up earlier. Go up here. Morning glory, please. Let's meet at Turtle Rock after school tomorrow. Okay. What are we going to play? Turtle Rock, huh? I guess it does look a bit like a turtle. Better give Matsushima a call. 555 Awamori. Hello, Matsushima here. It's Kiryu. I found a rock on the beach that looks like a turtle. What? Really? Yeah. It's out in front of Morning Glory. Come see for yourself. Of course. I'll be right there. I guess it does look like a turtle. If this is the one mentioned in the song. And this is the sacred turtle spot. The treasure's gotta be under this rock. Lend me a hand, Kiryu-san. It's digging time. Dig, 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 dig down the beach. All day long. Oh, I see something. Keep digging. I think it's some sort of pot. Please, keep digging. What the? There it is, Kiryu-san. An awamori pot? I see. The golden foam must have meant awamori foam. After all, top-notch awamori produces a beautiful head of foam when you distill it. So this big family heirloom you were after is just a bottle of liquor? Nothing that'll help you pay off that debt. Don't you see, Kiryu-san? This isn't any old bottle of liquor. It's an extremely old bottle of liquor. This awamori was distilled in the 9th year of the Meiji era, which makes it over 130 years old. Dang. 130 years, huh? I'm not sure it's the miracle you seem to think it is. But it is! It is! Right now, the oldest intact awamori in the whole world is just 140. We're nipping at their heels. You can't put a price tag on a vintage like that. So your ancestors crafted this masterpiece, then buried it to keep it safe. No wonder your family treated it like some kind of sacred treasure. And because all these years have been spent underground, it's extremely well preserved. I don't see any cracks either. Still, I'm not sure it's worth the 20 million I owe. Huh? Hey, Matsushima, you trying to skip town or something? Don't tell me you followed me here. What's that you got there, huh? An awamori pot? Well, the truth is... You shitting me? 130 years old? Assuming the date etched on the pot is correct, yes. How about that? My boss is always going on about wanting to get his hands on a 100-year-old vintage. Is that why you're after my distillery? You could say that. But hey, I got a deal for you. Hand over the awamori, and we're all square on your debt. Huh? You'd walk away from 20 million yen just like that? The boss was going to use that cash to buy a pot of vintage anyway. Doing it this way cuts out the middleman. And besides, you can't exactly buy a 130-year-old awamori on the market, no matter how much cash you got. So the way I look at it, this is a pretty sweet deal. Huh. Your boss must really love this stuff. You bet. That's the only reason I know all this shit. You know, Matsushima-san, I know it might not mean much coming from me, but you really do make the best awamori. You really think so? Oh yeah. From now on, I want you to stop borrowing from shady fellas like me. Get yourself a solid business plan, and leave all this dead nonsense behind, you hear? I will. In the meantime, get that baby over to our office. We'll settle your debt right then and there. Can't believe it. I saved my distillery. It's all thanks to you, Kiryu-san. Thank you so much. You should be thanking the ancestors who buried the pot of Aomori. Here, take this. It's a special little something I found collecting dust in our family stores. You'll make way better use of it than I ever would. I didn't really do that much, but okay. Shisa belt. Well, I gotta go deliver this. Hope I see you around sometime. Soul and Tech. First level to make it difficult to be knocked down. Increase the maximum limit of the heat gauge. Counterattack, executable while downed. Boost the speed of combo attacks. This could be useful. Oh, Substrike. To think an old bottle of Aomori would be worth 20 million yen. Now I've seen everything. I think we'll end the stream off with talking to the kids. Wait, fish first. Oh, I see some garbage over there. Tender pork ribs transform this burger into something amazing. Why not? Aw, oh, dang it!
Yakuza.
Poop. I don't know if this is gonna work. Dang it, I just wasted a burger. Ugh.
Yakuza.
Dang it! I just wasted my bait. Hang on, I saw some garbage over here, I thought. Dang it. Okay, we'll finish off by talking to the kids. Hey, is Shiro with you too? Yeah! Taichi bomb! Ow, don't hit so hard, Taichi. There's more where that came from. Taichi explosion! I asked you a question, Taichi. Come on, Uncle Kaz. Can't you see we're busy here? Just take a break for 1 second. Do either of you know where Shiro is? Maybe in our room? We asked if he wanted to play with us, but he said no. Taichi blast! Hey, no fair. I wasn't ready. Glad you kids are full of energy. Just try not to get hurt, okay? We'll be careful. You're never careful. Guess I'll take a look inside. Are you sure you haven't seen Shiro? You know that girl Takako? Oh yeah, she's so snobby, like she thinks she's better than all of us. Kinda crazy for a 3rd grader. They're not paying attention to me. I do have another worm, though. Did you find Shiro, Uncle Kaz? Not yet, no. Oh. Want us to help? It's okay. Probably best that I do it alone. Have you been here the whole time? Hey there, Shiro. Everything okay? I'm fine. You don't look fine. Everyone else is having fun outside, but you're sitting in here all by yourself. Are you sure you're okay? Just leave me alone. Did something happen at school? No. Does this have to do with a girl? What do you mean? Well, you're at the age that boys start. That's not it. Just leave me alone, okay? Guess I was wrong. Does your stomach hurt? Not really. Doesn't look like he wants to talk. Maybe the other kids would know something. I was just out there talking with them. Ayako. What's up, Uncle Kaz? Is this about Shiro? Yeah. Something's definitely up. Do you know if he's having trouble at school? I'm not sure. We're not in the same grade. Have you heard anything, Izumi-chan? No. We're in different classes, so... Right. Want me to try asking him? Nah, it's okay. If he's gonna open up to anyone, it'd probably be another guy. I'll give it another shot. Hey, something's up with Shiro. You two know if anything happened at school? I don't. We barely even see each other most days. What about you, Riona? Same. He's in a way lower grade than me, so our classes are really far away. Sorry. It's alright. Want me to figure out what's wrong, Uncle Kaz? How are you gonna do that? Easy. I'll just put him in a headlock. That'll get him talking in no time. Hey, that's a good idea. I'll bet I could take him too. Come on, you two. You should be looking out for Shiro, not trying to beat him up. That's what being an older sibling is all about. I thought you knew better. Never mind. I'll do it. And keep your hands to yourself, Koji. You're just gonna make things worse. Alright. You sure you're feeling alright, Shiro? I said I'm fine. You don't seem fine. Ugh. Why don't you listen? Just leave me alone. Maybe the wrestling boys know. Taichi, Mitsuo. Not now, Uncle Kaz. I was just about to go in for the body slam. Give the games a rest and listen. Alright, what's up? It's about Shiro. Wait, he wasn't in our room? He was, but he won't talk to me. He's just sitting there curled up in the corner. Yeah, he's been doing that a lot lately. What? Why? Probably because he's been getting bullied. Bullied? How do you know? I found him crying in the boys' room at school a couple of weeks ago, so I asked him what was wrong. And that's when he told you about the bullying? Yeah. I think it's been getting worse, though. What makes you say that? Well, I thought it'd be funny to barge in on him when he was taking a bath, but he had bruises all over his body. And he doesn't do sports or nothing, so he wouldn't have gotten them from that. Did you tell the teacher? Nuh-uh. The bullying always gets worse if you tattle. Besides, I've heard enough. I'll talk to the teacher myself. Wait, Uncle Kaz. I don't know if that's such a good idea. Ryukyu Elementary, Hashimoto speaking. Hi there, my name's Kiryu from Morning Glory, and the orphanage, right? You must be the guardian of all those poor kids. And who are you exactly? Oh, just one of the teachers here at the school. Perfect. I'm actually calling about one of my kids, Shiro. Could I speak with this teacher? That would be me. What seems to be the problem? Well, I have reason to believe he's been getting bullied. Bullied? What evidence do you have of this, Is this some kind of joke? Trust me, I'm not the joking type. Shiro's holed up in his room right now, not talking to anyone. Apparently, there have been bruises on his body, too. I assure you, there is no chance such awful behavior would take place at our school. What about the other orphans? Who knows what those kids of yours get up to without parents around to keep them in check? What did you say? Honestly, I'm sick and tired of all these nervous parents whining to me about their children. Raising them is your responsibility, not mine. Though I suppose your case may be a lost cause. Goodbye, Kiryu-san. Dude! What is his problem? Uncle Kaz. Don't worry, Taichi. I'm going to make sure this never happens again. But it's okay. I'll get Shiro to talk. What if the teacher is involved somehow? Shiro. I want you to tell me what happened. You can trust me, Shiro. Please. All I want is for you to be happy. You and everyone else here. I'm not going to just stand around doing nothing when you're so clearly in need of help. Come on. Just tell me what's going on. Is someone bullying you? Alright. I'll go have a talk with your school. You can't! Why not? I already spoke to your teacher, but he wasn't a whole lot of help. Shiro. Why doesn't Shiro want me to go to his school? There has to be a reason. Maybe I could just cut out the middleman and talk to the bully's parents directly. Taichi seems to know a lot about what's been going on. He might be able to point me in the right direction. Taichi. Oh, Uncle Kaz. Don't tell anyone about this. But do you think you can find out who's been bullying Shiro for me? I already know. That's what I was trying to tell you before. Who is it? Some kid named Yoshinori, but what? It's kind of complicated. Yoshinori's the son of Shiro's teacher, Hashimoto. What? Are you sure? Hashimoto would be in big trouble if he admitted his own son was a bully, so I don't know if he'll ever fess up. Well, now I really need to get involved. I better check with Shiro again to make sure. Uncle Kaz. Oh, man. Shiro, Taichi told me all about what's been going on. Has the teacher's son really been bullying you? Yeah. Why didn't you tell me sooner? Please, Shiro. I need you to talk to me. But Yoshinori, he said his dad plays golf with Akasaka-sensei from the city council. That he'd get them to shut Morning Glory down if I tattled on him. Guess the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. It's okay, Shiro. Don't cry. I'm not crying. I'm just frustrated. Yoshinori only picks on kids when he knows they're not gonna fight back. It's not right. Don't worry. Morning Glory's not going anywhere. Huh? I promise. So the next time he tries to mess with you, I want you to stand up for yourself. You hear me? Mm-hmm. The next day. I figured out why Shiro's so down, but that's not enough. I've got to fix this somehow. Everything okay, Kiryu-san? You look kind of worried. Hi there, Miura-san. Turns out Shiro's been getting bullied at school. What? Who would go after a sweet kid like Shiro-kun? I'd like to give him a piece of my mind. Well, it's a kid named Yoshinori, but his dad's the real problem. Apparently, he's pretty tight with Akasaka-sensei. And if I don't go about this the right way, they'll get city council to come shut my orphanage down. Really? That doesn't seem like the Akasaka-san I know. Wait, you know him? Of course. He's famous around these parts. Well, as famous as a city councilman can be. Anyway, he's definitely the honest type. Not the kind of guy to use his position to settle grudges. Why don't you go talk to him? He loves chatting with his constituents, so I'm sure he'd be willing. Even so, I can't just go marching into City Hall over this. Maybe if there was somewhere else I could run into him. Oh, why don't you try the golf course? Why the golf course? That's where he spends most of his free time. They say he wouldn't be caught dead without his trusty set of clubs. Apparently he loves it so much he forgets to eat sometimes. But golf balls can't fill an empty stomach, you know. Huh. I wonder how even he finds time to work. Second that, Kiryu-san. Anyway, the monorail's the best way there. Just get off at Golf Course Station and you're golden. Thanks a ton, Miura-san. Time to go find out if these rumors are true. First, I need to scour the beach. For trash. Scour the beach for trash. So far nothing's popping up. I do have a worm to fish, so I'll probably try that next. A wooden box. A demon stone. Oh, I missed. Oh, dang it. Dang. Ah, well. Let's see, what time is it? 6:20? I don't get all this talk of building a resort. What's so... Okay, you got nothing new. Okay. Golf course station. A station just for the golf course. Welcome, sir. Are you a member of our club? Well, no. Ah, so you're a visitor. Do you have a guest pass? My deepest apologies, sir, but this is a highly exclusive club for local businessmen and governmental officials only. If you don't have an invitation from a current member, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. I'm very sorry, sir. Damn it. How am I ever going to find Akasaka if I can't even get in the club? If you allow me to intrude. I hear you don't have a guest pass. Yeah, I didn't realize this was a private club. In that case, why don't you join me for a couple of holes? Really? I was actually meant to bring a friend here, but it seems he won't be showing up. I suppose he had some last-minute business to attend to. I'm not too fond of playing by myself, though, so if you wouldn't mind joining me, I'd be glad to have you along. And who are you exactly? Ah, where are my manners? My name is Akasaka. You mean from the city council? Ah, I take it you've heard of me. May I ask your name? It's Kiryu. Well then, Kiryu-san, shall we play? Yeah, let's do it. Talk about luck. This is the perfect chance for me to get closer to Akasaka. Oh boy. Move impact, controls, X. Display score, change shot range. Oh boy. I'll take the first shot if you don't mind. Be my guest. Use L1 and R1 to adjust the shot. Change clubs by tilting the right stick up or down. Press triangle to change the shot range. Use the directional buttons to change the impact point. Hold down X to build shot power. Release X to set the shot power. After setting the power, press X just as the cursor is aligned with the ball to deliver the optimal impact. Oh boy. Hey, you're pretty good. I'm not sure I'd go that far. The wind's been blowing in my favor today, that's all. Do you golf often, Kiryu-san? Not really, no. Ah, well, practice makes perfect. How did we swap clubs? Oh, that sucked. Oh my gosh. What the heck? Oh, that goes so quickly. I'll take it. Ooh, nice. Par. Whoops. I'm gonna have so many mulligans. Birdie. Tweet, tweet, it's Birdie. Wow, Kiryu-san. Your form is fantastic. After 1,500 redos. I don't think so. No need to be modest. You're a natural. Shall we head to the next hole? Sounds good. I'm -1. Say, what sort of work do you do, Kiryu-san? I run an orphanage called Morning Glory. Wow, taking care of all those children is quite a task. It's not easy, sure, but nothing makes me happier than seeing them smile. That's wonderful. I'm glad to know you enjoy your work, Kiryu-san, and what vital work it is. Now let's get this hole started. How do you switch clubs again? Ooh, not bad. I'll take it. Mulligan. Ah. There. I gotta hold. I can't. You need to start by holding it. Tweet, tweet, it's Birdie. Double bogey. Speaking of the orphanage, Kiryu-san, how many kids do you have there? 9, all in elementary school. And you take care of all of them by yourself? Do you have any helpers? No, but the oldest girl, Haruka, takes on a lot of the responsibility. She'll be starting 6th grade next month. And the chores are divided up between all the kids. Everyone has to help out. How wonderful. Too many kids these days sit around watching TV while their parents do all the work. Now, shall we head to the next hole? As a professional, Kiryu-san, what are your thoughts on the youth of today? Well, things were definitely different when I was a kid. But with how drastically the world has changed, I guess that's not much of a surprise. I'd say the real problem is that we spoon-feed everything to kids nowadays. There's no room for imagination anymore. Back in my day, we'd come up with games we could all play together when we were bored. And since we had lots of kids of different ages, we had to make rules that were fair to everyone. We didn't want to exclude anyone just because of their age or ability. It was through those playground games that we first learned about cooperation and what it means to help others. These days, though, it's all about video games and the internet. From what I hear, most kids would rather stay in their rooms than go outside to play. Yeah, I admit, I kind of miss those days, too. True, we didn't have any of those luxuries when we were young. Children nowadays certainly have it good, but in a way, I feel sorry for them. Bullying seems to have grown more prevalent as well. I will admit, it's always been present, but incidents appear to be even more malicious recently. Perhaps the children of today lack basic consideration for their fellow students. Looks like it, yeah. Ooh! Oh! Sweet! I got an eagle! Bogey! Kiryu-san, I have another question about your children, if you don't mind. How do they spend their free time? Well, we don't have a computer or any games, so for the most part, they all play together outside. All the older kids really look after the younger ones, too. It's like we're one big family. That sounds lovely. Would it be alright if I paid you a visit sometime? Of course, I'd be glad to have you. Ha! I got first! I have to thank you for the match, Kiryu-san. Golf isn't much without an enjoyable conversation to go with it. I hope I'll have the chance to stop by your orphanage sometime, too. And I mean that sincerely. We'd love to have you. Perhaps there's even some way the city could support all the charitable work you do for those children. If you ever need anything, please feel free to give me a call. I'll do everything within my power to help you. I appreciate that, Akasaka-san. Farewell now. See you later. Ah, and before I forget, I signed you up on my permanent guest list, so you'll be free to visit the club whenever you please. Perhaps we'll even play again sometime. I hope so. Cool! I can play golf! Akasaka had nothing but nice things to say about Morning Glory. I bet that'll make Shiro feel better. Back to Morning Glory. To call it a night. Oops, excuse me. Oh, Akasaka-san. Good to see you again, Kiryu-san. I told you I'd stop by, didn't I? Yeah, though I wasn't expecting it to be so soon. Once an idea crosses my mind, I simply have to see it through as soon as possible. Taichi in the house! Yo, Uncle Kaz. Hey, you forgot to say hello to our guest. And take your shoes off before you go inside. Hi, Uncle Kaz. We're home. You two have a good day at school? Mm-hmm. Oh, a guest. Hi, mister. Hi. Hello there, kids. Come on, Izumi-chan. Okay. Such energetic kids.
ただいま。
その様子じゃ負けたか。
Oh boy.
次は絶対勝つ。
元気な子供ですな。
あれ、お客さん？
ああ、挨拶しろ。
はじめまして、シロです。
ほう、ちゃんと挨拶もしっかりできて気持ちのいい子だ。
おい、あんたが桐生だな。この子供にあんたどういう教育してるんだ。見ろ、喧嘩であざだらけだ。どうしてくれるんだ。
ああ、橋本さん、お久しぶりですね。
ん？え、赤坂先生。
Oh boy. What are you doing here? Truthfully, I've been wanting to pay this orphanage a visit for some time now. So of course I didn't waste any time when Kiryu-san here invited me. I needed to see the children he clearly loves so much before myself. They're certainly growing to fine young adults. Is it the environment? Or perhaps Kiryu-san's guiding hand? What's your secret? Honestly, I can't take that much credit. They're all really independent. I only step in when absolutely necessary. I see. You should take a page out of his book, Hashimoto. Yes, sir. I agree. Hey, what about Shiro? He thinks he's better than all of us regular kids because he doesn't have parents. Don't speak to him like that, young man. He didn't choose to be an orphan. None of these kids did. If you were really his friend, you would help him solve his problems, not make them worse. Whatever, you old fart. Well, I never. I feel sorry for that boy's parents. Though I'm sure being his teacher is hard enough, Hashimoto-sensei. Well, I should be going. I must say, Kiryu-san, it warms my heart to see how happy and healthy your children are. You have the full support of the city, I assure you. Yay! Hi, Uncle Kaz. Hey, Haruka. How was school? Good. Are the others back already? Yeah, they got home a while ago. Shiro too? I hope he's okay. Don't worry, Haruka. Shiro's gonna be just fine. Really? That's a relief. I was so worried when I heard he was getting bullied, but I'm glad everything's gonna be okay. Me too. Well, I better go get dinner started. Be careful with the knives. And I think this is probably going to be a good place. Come on, give me it back. I will, just not yet. Sorry, Taichi. Sounds like Taichi and Nayako are up in arms over something. I better go take a look. Yeah, bud. Just give me my money back. I don't have it right now. Can you wait until I get my allowance? Well, that's not till next week, and the new Ninja Rangers manga comes out today. All the kids at school are gonna read it before me. I'm sorry, Taichi. Ugh, whatever. You better pay me back soon, liar face. Sounds like we got another issue that we're gonna have to solve next time. Because we've been going for, wow, little less than 4 hours. Not too bad, if I say so myself. Some new profiles. Yoshinobu Suzuki, Minister of Land, Infrastructure, and Transport, who opposes the military expansion bill put forth by Tamiya, his potential rival in the next Prime Minister election. Trying to gain public support for a new resort in Okinawa that he claims would stimulate the island's economy. Ryuzo Tamiya, Minister of Defense, who is trying to pass the Okinawa military expansion bill, which will bolster the national security by deploying a new ballistic missile defense system on the island. Vowed to the Ryoto family patriarch they would never begin their hands on his orphanage. Returns to the Tojo clan after Kiryu asks him to watch over Daigo. Young girl in Morning Glory who has a tendency to be selfish but still clings to some of her childish naivete. Traumatized by her parents' tragic death in a traffic accident several years ago. So they're dislike and seeking eviction for Kiryu. And they own the deed to the lands of Morning Glory. Shigeru Nakahara, patriarch of the Okinawa-based Ryoto family. An old-school Yakuza with a strong sense of loyalty, duty, and morality. He's also especially good at building trust and familiarity with the local community. The landlord of Morning Glory, who is currently trying to evict Kiryu to use the land for the Okinawa Resort Project, has a daughter named Saki. Adoptive daughter, loves drawing. Rikiya Shimabukuro, the hot-blooded honorable captain of the Ryoto family who loves Okinawa more than anything, earning him the name of the Fighting Viper. Is hostile toward Kiryu due to his mainlander background, and is trying to force Morning Glory off their land. Loses fight to Kiryu and agrees to show him to the Ryoto family office. Mikio, youngest member of the Ryoto family, he enlists after growing up admiring Nakahara and the Yakuza lifestyle. He spends most of his time with his Rikiya, his friend and direct superior, but still has a lot to learn about how to be a Yakuza. Brought Kiryu to see Nakahara about the eviction notices being sent to Morning Glory. Gaining some weight due to dietary changes. Okay, how do I quit? How are my stats doing? I've knocked down 14 pedestrians. Well, I guess I'll just end it right here for now. So, thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed this. I'll see about maybe streaming some more tomorrow. Otherwise, it'll probably be next week. Holidays are coming up, so I'm hoping with Christmas break I might be able to stream more often, but we'll have to wait and see. Until then, if you like this, let me know in the comments. If you really liked it, press that cute little like button. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'm Luke Dog, and I'll see you next time. Take care, everybody. Ahoo!